Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with the Ultimate Showcase Rank 3 video on Blade. So, if you didn't know, I pulled Blade like a week and a half ago. I was so freaking excited, man. I pretty much immediately took this guy to Rank 3 unduped, mostly for defense for now. Now, he is unduped right now, but that gem is his if I don't pull him naturally from this featured crystal, which I probably won't be doing much of because I don't really like it very much, but I'll probably open one or two along the way. So just in case, I'm going to be holding on to the gem for now, but this Blade is pretty much going to be awakened in the near future. So at this point in the game, Blade is a pretty old champion. He hasn't really gotten any synergy updates ever since his release. So the team that I built here is pretty much the only one I'm going to be seeing in this entire video for the most part. It's of course our Ghost Rider synergy, right? Danger Sense bonuses expand to include all villain champions. We definitely use the Mephisto one here against like one or two Mystic champions, Danger Sense against Mystic champions, and over here with Starkey, 45% potency for Danger Sense bonuses. Now, a great synergy that I love to add on is Black Widow Clairvoyant. All champions reduce the duration of the opponent's bust by 30% with Ghost Rider, and also 10% attack when fighting against villains, which goes really great with the villain synergy. And of course, Blade is a hero, so plus 8% attack rating there. Not too bad, right? So while my Blade is still currently unduped on the live server, on the CCP beta server, we've made rank 3 Sig 200 Blade videos in the recent past, so my guy here is already Sig 200. And this is an Ultimate Showcase video, so this is the Blade that you're going to be seeing today. And, you know, this guy is pretty good. He's a pretty good man. So I think that, you know, he has the reputation at the moment of being outdated, right? Which he kind of is, but we got a lot of villains and Mystic champion bosses up today, and I think that you might be a little impressed with what good old Blade can do here, man. So, without further ado, man, let's start jumping into it. So you guys know how we like to start. We have Mordo in 6.2.5, and of course Mordo is a villain and also he's a Mystic, so either way, Danger Sense, we're going to be good to go. Now, do not go gentle here in 6.2.5. Danger Sense doesn't turn that off. I don't believe any ability actually turns that off, but you're gonna be seeing this video, man. We got a lot of villains going on here. We have the White Magneto pre-fight, right? So we can kind of get around that Astral Evade, but you're gonna be noticing some really solid damage, man, from rank 3 Blade. Now keep in mind, Blade has all of his damage and Danger Sense and ability accuracy reduction completely unduped. The only thing he gets from his Sig ability is healing, right? So the healing can't even start until you're below 71% health. So right here, we're at 74% health, right? So everything you're seeing, unduped Blade can do. There's nothing in this video so far in this fight that unduped Blade would look different doing, okay? So far, Mordo is down to 30, 28. Oh my goodness gracious. He's ticking down to 17% health, right? I believe we just healed a tiny bit, right? But look at this, man. Mordo's down to 10% health, and this has been a very, very easy fight here with Blade, man. Like, really, really simple. And check it out, Mordo just completely fell. So pretty much, man, everything you're going to be seeing in this video, unduped Blade can also do. Now, I usually show you like Realm of Legends Winter Soldier, right? But he's not a villain. So I'm going to be showing you Rhino instead, all right? So we have class advantage and also the villain tag on Rhino. Now here's the thing with Blade, man. Can he be used against champions who aren't villains and who aren't mystics and who aren't dimensional beings? Yeah. Can Magneto be used against champions who aren't metal? Yeah. But why would you do that? There's over 200 champions in the game, man. So back in the day, Blade was like this unbelievable generalist, right? I don't view him like that anymore. I view him as an incredible champion for taking down villains and Mystic champs. I really do. I think he's still very, very good at that. And right here, we haven't even started healing yet. Here, this is where we can start healing. We healed 4% health, and we also ate a combo. So this fight right here, there is nothing that an unduped Blade could not do. Now, there is that really fun synergy team, though, for when you're not fighting with Danger Sense, and it's very silly, but it's Black Panther with 3 Black Panther Civil Wars. And what this is going to do is it's going to, like, really heavily increase his blade damage. So let's say we were fighting like a dimensional being here, right? You'll notice right away, right? The damage is it's lower. It's just lower, man. When you don't have danger sense, his damage absolutely takes a hit. But it's still decent, man. The bleed damage is not the worst, and especially when you have all the Black Panthers with you, man, you're going to be noticing some really solid bleed damage here. Now, I love parrying projectiles like that because I'm going to place bleeds on Winter Soldier when I do so. Look, I did parry, 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 all 3 hits of his special 1, going for a special 2 now. His special 2 has 69,420 hits. So many hits on the special 2, man. But what I really love, I just love cycling the special 1, man. Look at this. We use a special 2 and we're back up to a special 1. We're going to go here for a special 1, I believe. Nope, special 2. And the special 2 power gain, it's just, dude, this guy is just so much fun to play, man. With the power gain, the healing is great when you have him awakened, right? The damage is fine. It's fine even when you don't have danger sense, man. He has really easy access to bleed. I don't know, man. I mean, Blade's really freaking good, guys. I feel like Blade's absolutely fallen off in this game a little bit, but he's still an absolute monster. He really, really is. And we're going to go ahead and jump into Labyrinth of Legends, Red Hulk, for some good old nostalgia here. Just to pretty much just like really just cement in how much of a monster this guy is against a 1.5 million health pool. Back in the day, I did Labyrinth with Starkey and Blade 5 stars. So I'm no stranger to fighting Red Hulk with Blade, man. So 1 special 1, this guy's down 5% health, right? So that's decent damage here, man. I mean, we're doing consistent like 10.5k medium attacks, which is nice, you know, when we got the class advantage and when we got the danger sense with the increased potency from Starkey with you. So it's just a solid trinity, man, the 3 of those champs. The special 2, it's so nice. Look at all the bleeds. Red Hulk is already down to 75% health, and yeah, dude, Nick Fury can do it faster. I'm sure someone's gonna comment that, but this isn't a Nick Fury video. I made a Nick Fury Ultimate Showcase a while ago. He was an early rank 3 for me, so if you want to go check that video out, I don't know, man, just type in like Karate Mike Nick Fury, and I'm sure you're gonna see it. I know he does it faster. But yeah, dude. But, you know, one thing I love about Blade as a 6-star is just how new he is. I feel like, you know, the 6-star meta kind of took over in this game a very long time ago. And at this point, Blade is really the last champion to be added to the 6-star pool. You know, I don't really think we're ever going to see 6-star Scarlet Witch or Wolverine. I really don't think we're going to see 6-star Quake, and I highly doubt we see 6-star Magic. I feel like that power control is just a little too overpowered to be put into the 6-star pool. I don't know, who knows, man. I could totally be wrong there, but I just wouldn't expect it. Blade is like really, I feel like he's like that last champ who is like, this is the one who we've been waiting for, you know. Hyperion's in now, Archangel's in now, Starkey, Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo, all those guys, they're in the 6-star pool now, man. It's like, it's here. All the champs are here, man. Now Blade's currently in the 6-star featured pool. People are gonna start getting him, and I'm really curious to see if like people start like taking Blade possibly even to rank 4, and if like a Blade resurgence happens, man. Because once, you know, when the health pools get bigger, the attack values get higher, you tend to lean towards your 6 stars, man. And when you're developing your roster, you want to develop that roster height, you know. You can't rank a 5-star Blade above rank 5 as a 5-star. When you're working on your 6 stars, you know, that kind of falls out. When you have like a 6-star rank 3 Mole Man, why would you use your 5-star rank 5 Blade? You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens now that he has entered the pool. And especially once he enters the basic pool 2 in 3 months. That's when it's really going to happen. People who are saving shards for a big opening, they pull Blade. 6-star gems are becoming more available now too. He doesn't need to be high Sig. Sig 1 is like fine for him. That's where I'm going to be taking mine to pretty much. Then Sig 1 and done. It's going to be interesting, man. So that is Labyrinth Red Hulk, dude. And it was very good. Less than 200 hits. Now, a long time ago, one of the first videos I ever made on my channel, Blade versus 6.2 Mr. Sinister. And this was back when before it was nerfed, and it still had EMP modification. And I pretty much did the entire fight like this. I did the entire fight just parrying him with the Heimdall synergy. And he died. Now, there is no more EMP modification here. However, there is still Caustic Temper. So with Caustic Temper, first of all, you need to have a Fury buff to do damage. Second of all, when you hit the defender, you have a chance to be poisoned. Now, Blade shrugs off debuffs 95% faster at 3 bars of power. He also gains power when he's near bleeds. So check out Underblade's health when he gains a poison here. It should happen like right now. Of course not, because we do have Danger Sense too. So we're also, decreasing the probability, the possibility that we're going to be getting that bleed. And as you can see here, I wasn't dexing him because there isn't EMP modification anymore, but there is a node now that whenever a buff expires off of the opponent, off of the attacker, he's going to gain some power. So I'm kind of just taking this fight pretty slow here. I feel like it's going fine. The 6-star rank 3 is getting through it a lot faster than my 5-star rank 5 did back in the day. And one thing that's so, see that? You see there with some poisons, man, it just debuffs, man, they come right off of him, dude. Damaging and non-damaging debuffs. So that's definitely really, really great. We ate a little combo here. Not too concerned about it because, Blade can kind of heal up really nicely, which is really, really great. So one thing that I feel like, I should mention is that the way his Sig ability scales is that, people have said, oh, Blade needs a high Sig. Highly disagree. At Sig 1, the difference between Sig 1 and Sig 200, you're really not getting that much return of investment on all of the SIGs when it comes to how much power you're using to use the heal. And also, if you don't run the Suicide Masteries, your healing is pretty much going to look like this, because I am actually having nerfed healing at the moment because of a 30% reduction from the Liquid Courage poison. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well, that if you have a Blade and you want to awaken him, you're wondering, do I have to put him in the high Sig? I'm planning to take him to Sig 1, and I'm going to be pretty happy with that. So at this point, man, we're going to finish it off with the Special 3, man. Let's watch this really sweet Special 3 animation. All those swords. Here come the ninja stars. And we finish at 70% health, man. Pretty sweet. So up next, we're going to venture into 7.1. We got a lot of Act 7 stuff here. We have all the hardest villains in Act 6, man. We're really going on a villain rampage today. This is a fun one. Green Goblin. Green freaking Goblin, dude. Green freaking Goblin. So this has redlining and power reserve. Now, Blade with power reserve is fun because you get to really spam those specials, man. And he already spams specials with all the bleeds. But here we are in Act 7 against villains with Danger Sense, man. And this guy is not looking very outdated to me whatsoever. No power back boost, that's just Blade being Blade. All the bleeds are just feeding our power. He can do all this unduped. We haven't even started healing yet. I'll be healed 1% health. Here we're healing a little bit, but I mean, man, dude, holy crap. Just this fight was so fun. This fight was so fun, dude. Look at him just chaining specials, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. And we're hopping back to Act 6 with 6.3.1 Medusa, a fight that many people are currently familiar with because of Karina's Challenge Volume 2, using Squirrel Girl or Joe Fixit or even Yellowjacket. I believe someone used King Groot, took 30 minutes and just reverse with the Petrify Mastery. But I took off Dexterity here. Hold on, let me make my face not blurry. All right, I took off the Dexterity Mastery because there is Buffet and also Counter-Strike. So I really want to just really use these bleeds and just get her down, not have to worry about Buffet or anything like that. I'm just watching her Furies because there's also the node here that when you hit her, she has a chance to gain a Fury buff. So I'm watching out for Living Strands because she also has Explosive Personality here. Check out Blade's health, by the way. And I don't want to trigger that explosive personality if I don't have to. Of course, a great thing about it is that if we do lose our health that way, we could heal it back, which is nice. But I really just want to keep the rhythm of the fight going, that when she has those 3 Furies, I'm going to use that time to heal up and also just place bleeds on her and gain power that way. I'm going to go ahead and bait out the special 2 here, and I can go in for our special 2 and stack on an absolute ton of bleeds here. Okay, so Medusa's down below 50% health. Blade, really good for this fight, man. You really want a very strong bleeder to get through this fight efficiently. There are lots of champions who can do it, and even champions who don't bleed can do it with Mr. Fantastic Petrify pre-fights and just the Petrify Mastery. They have a ton of debuffs and despair and everything, but at the end of the day, that's not really the intended way to go about doing this fight. The way to do it is to use strong bleeders, and Blade's always been a strong bleeder. Unfortunately, Medusa's not a villain at all, so we don't have danger sense or anything here. I'd be interested to see if there's ever like any synergy that expands danger sense just like a bit. I feel like, a champion like Namor, even like Sabretooth, like those champions, they can't get the danger sense. Blade can't get danger sense against those champs. So, I don't know, man. I'm not sitting here saying Blade needs a buff, because he definitely does not need a buff. But it's like, I wonder if danger sense, as the game evolves, can use another look. I don't know. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. Maybe it's fine the way it is. But that was 6.3 Medusa, and that's all I know. So up next, man, we're jumping into a big beefy boy in 7.4, and this is Mojo, dude. Mojo Jojo here. So we have Oscillate on this guy. Also, he places a Fury buff on us every time we parry. So, with Danger Sense, okay? Obviously, you guys know Mojo. He has his little prompts, and when you complete the prompts, you activate his anti-life field. Now, with our Danger Sense ability, we have a chance to make that not happen. We also have a chance to not get the degen, okay? So that right there, that second Fury, we didn't get a degen from that Fury, okay? But also, it's not like the strongest Fury here on this boss node, But also, we're just gonna go ahead and just get this guy down regardless. So we're really taking advantage of the ability accuracy reduction, right? And we're just using that to our advantage here. We have a nice, big, chunky attack bonus too. Plus the Furies are like nice. I think they like give you increased attack damage. I'm not sure if they're just there just to be there. But as you can see, we're degenning, but we're also healing through it. So this Mojo is a very large Mojo, probably the largest Mojo in the game at the moment. And I don't love Blade for Mojo, by the way. I still obviously love Spidey for Mojo, Mr. Negative, even Human Torch still. But he definitely can do it, man. And Mojo is a mystic and a villain. I don't think he's a dimensional being, even though he's from the Mojoverse, so he probably should be. When Blade came out, and then there was like, the hashtag Thanos' army or whatever, because they didn't, apparently, right, people say they're nerfing Blade, he's too good. They don't want to put hashtag villains in the game anymore, which I don't know, who knows if that's true. But, I feel like there are a lot of champions who should be tagged dimensional beings but aren't, and I do wonder if that is because of Blade. I don't think that Vision Arcus is dimensional being, and he literally comes from like another dimension, in his winning animation. So I don't know, just food for thought there. But that was Mojo, big ol' Mojo. Up next, we're gonna do Sim Supreme in Act 7.3. Pretty much, man, this one just has the ebb and flow knockdown, and also I can't reverse his power. That's really it. And of course, he's a mystic, so we're gonna be going ahead and just getting that Danger Sense from the Mephisto synergy there instead of Ghost Rider. Swap that one out. But we're just timing the heavy attacks so that we can just get rid of that protection from ebb and flow knockdown. And sometimes the ability accuracy reduction even makes it so it doesn't even go on cooldown. So we actually get rid of that, or we remove the passive Fury off of ourself, but also we get rid of the protection coming back. When you do knock him down, though, there's a chance for it to come back like it did right there. So yeah, interesting, little interaction there. I use Crossbones often for like ebb and flow intercept and war, and he does the same exact thing. But yeah, man, this fight is very, very simple. I do believe there's like increased power gain here as well, and I'm interested if Blade is turning that off with the ability accuracy reduction, because the power gain has been very, very tame in this fight. It's been like fighting a normal Symbiote Supreme. But yeah, this was a very, very solid fight in Act 7.3. So this was 7.4 and 7.3 fights, 2 in a row. That Green Goblin was 7.1. So I don't know, man. Outdated? I don't know. It's pretty good. But let's go back to an outdated fight. Speaking of outdated, this is 6.3 Mysterio. And Mysterio's fun because he can't have like his ability accuracy reduced or something like that. I forget the exact wording of it. I don't remember if he has like increased ability accuracy, or I think that's Longshot has like plus 300%, and Mysterio just can't have it reduced. But regardless of like what the actual wording is, Blade can't reduce Mysterio's ability accuracy, but you do get the attack bonus. So that's nice. That's nice to have. And that's pretty much all you need, man. That's pretty much all you need here. You know, I can get around the fight, and I can actually do the fight the way I'm supposed to do the fight. I just want that attack bonus, and we got it. And we absolutely freaking got it here. This Mysterio's rough, man. This is probably the hardest fight in 6.3. One of the hardest fights in all of Act 6. Gamora completely smashes this guy, by the way. We made that video not too long ago, if you want to go see that, of just the one fight. But here, man, we're going to go for the Special 2, I believe. Unless I'm saving for the Special 3. Is that what I'm doing? No. Special 2, man, all day, every day. And yeah, pretty good stuff. Now we got to bait out the Special 2 from this guy, unless he's going to poison me. Nope, we got it just in time. There we go, man. There we freaking go, man. Good to go. Good to go. And what's great is that we can heal from the Falter. We can heal from his power drain. We're hitting into his Falter and then parrying his recovery attack. It's a little risky. We just parried his heavy attack. I mean, this guy's AI is nuts, dude, with the heavy attacks. I still feel like that has to be looked at again. I feel like that should be changed. We're getting a poison on us now. That's great. That's fun. We love that. Oh my god, this guy's AI is nuts. But what's so great about it, though, is that Blade, he's got that pretty decent healing, man. He's got that pretty decent healing. So what we're going to do is we're going to push him to the Special 2, and then check this out, man. While we're losing our power from, you know, his little power drain buff, we're actually going to be taking the opportunity to just hold block and heal up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again, because there's also Matador here, right? So whenever he uses a special attack, we gain a bar of power. But, you know, on his Special 2, he power drains, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't even mind it, guys. Because look, we're back up to 60% health now, which is really, really nice. It's really, really nice. You know, we're just having a good time here against Mysterio. This fight, like, honestly, looking at this fight is so chaotic watching it back, man. Like, it really is. It's just like there's so much going on. But Blade definitely has a decent handle on it, man. Dude, the healing is nuts, honestly. We're up to 71% health. Or about to be. Look at it, look where we are, 69%. And we were like knocking on death's door for a minute, man. We really were. We were almost there. And Blade was like, nope, I'm just gonna heal up, I think. And then we're gonna be fine. And he did. And now we're like solidly at 71%. Actually higher, because we're healing from the Falter and the power drain debuff now as well. But yeah, Mysterio's down to 7% health. Obviously, this fight is in the bag at this point. One more combo, heavy attack, pretty much dead. Okay, Special 2, bleed, done. Deep wounds. Let's jump to Act 7.2, Mole Man. Foresight, the node where when you're near him, he gains the unstoppable. If you're far away, you gain it. And also bleed vulnerability. Plus, he's a villain. A lot of good stuff for Blade in this fight. Let's go unstoppable right now. Actually, oh no, we got it. We got it. There we go. Boom. Special 2? Of course. With Foresight and bleed vulnerability, one Special 2, this 750,000 health pool about is drained down below 50% health. Again, in this fight right here, nothing that an Undued Blade cannot do. Nothing at all. And our ability accuracy reduction is doing a lot for us here. We just hit his block. He did not go unstoppable. Also, he's not shrugging off all the bleeds. So Blade, very, very good for this fight. Outdated? I don't know. It's a 7.2 boss. I don't know. Pretty decent. We get an intercept to end it? Yes, we freaking can. Bob the Builder, can we build it? Yes, we can. Boom. Done. Let's go back to another outdated fight. Act 6.1.5 Crossbones, dude. 6.1.5 Crossbones. So this fight starts you out with a poison on you. I didn't even realize while I was doing this fight that the danger sense removed the poison. Didn't make it happen. That's sweet. That's very sweet. So what I'm going to be doing in this fight is pretty much controlling Bane and also kind of like, you know, keeping him at bay, using special ones. We have the White Magneto pre-fight here. And it's going fine. Just chaining those special one, man. Chaining those special freaking ones. Unfortunately, with power reserve, you know, we can't take advantage of like him bleeding, us gaining power, which I do love to do, but that's okay. You know, Crossbones is down to 40% health now. I don't think I used Blade for Crossbones when I did it. Although looking at this fight, man, I feel like I probably should have. I think I used like rank 3 Iceman, which was just nuts. Just nuts, man. Or I used like Corvus and I used like a few revives back in the day. That was a long time ago. I don't even remember. But this Crossbones, man, absolutely flushed right down the toilet like it was absolutely nothing. Let's go to a new, non-outdated fight. And this is 7.4 negative. This is a fun one, man. So this guy puts on that little turquoise passive on you. See, I'm doing the heavy attack there because that's a heavy attack sign. So I'm only going to be doing damage with heavy attacks. I can switch it with special attacks, okay, but it didn't switch that time. But I'm pretty much going to be going for heavy attacks here until that goes away. But the heavy attack also has increased attack, and I have danger sense here, so that's also going to be increasing my attack as well. Going for the special one, you see how it says light attacks now? Now I can do light attacks. And we're doing 14k light attacks, man. And now we're back to heavy attacks, okay. Here comes the special 2, nice. Cool. There's also energy adoption fire here, but you haven't seen it because the incinerates do not place on the attacker if there's a bleed on the defender. Okay, so all in all, man, Blade, amazing option for this fight against Mr. Negative here. I used Kingpin when I did it, and he was very good for it, but Blade is nuts for it because of danger sense and because of the very easy access to bleed. Yeah, Blade might be, you know, with the Trinity, might be my favorite option for this fight. Not the hardest fight in the game, but also not the easiest fight in the game, man. And now, we'll do another 7.4 villain, and that's Yellowjacket, man. And the reason why I wanted to do so many like 7.4, 7.3, 7.2 villains is because it's like, you know, there are a lot of villains. You know, villain is like, when bosses are made, very often, it's a villain. Because it's a comic book. It's a comic game, right? So, villains are like the bosses very often. So as long as that's a thing, and as long as they don't have force of will, I feel like Blade is not going to be outdated in these scenarios. Because he's rinsing through these villain bosses damage-wise, while at the same time reducing their ability accuracy. So this fight has the node where they reduce all damage every time you hit them until you use a heavy attack, but I don't really see that happening at all, and we're still doing really good damage here, so much so we're going to chance it with the special 2, good to go, easy peasy lemon freaking squeezy, dude. That ability accuracy reduction is really, really nice on top of all the damage as well. So we're going to do one more fight, and I just said force of will, right? This Electro in variant 4 is stun immune and has force of will. So, Blade, amazing for Electro usually, right? Not this one. But we're going to rely on sheer damage alone and see if we can kind of win. Kind of win the damage off here, okay? So right now Electro is winning. He has like power reserve and unblockable special attacks. He's stun immune. But we're going to be using our power to heal up, and also I kind of just want to get to like a big special too. I want to do a lot of parries at this point, and I want to just put those bleeds on him, and I want to use those bleeds to give me power, okay? And it's working pretty well so far, okay? I can do like multiple parries, multiple reparries in this combo. I'm in the corner now, you know. when I was going to this fight, I forgot that I had force of will, and once I was in it, I was like, oh, okay, we gotta adjust. But we did it, man. We got through it. It may have been by the skin of our teeth, but we freaking got through it, dude. So, on the live server, my Blade is still unawakened, but if he was not in the featured crystal right now, I'd pop this gem into him right this second, man. Because this dude is an absolute monster. He still is really, really good. And I feel like there's going to be a small Blade resurgence now that he's entering the game commonly as a 6-star, and I am excited to see it. I love this champ a lot. I'm so excited to have this guy at rank 3, man. You know, I had him at rank 3 before this featured pool went live, so that felt really cool. But that's it for this one. It's been a pretty long video already. We got a lot of fights in here. Let's cut it short here. If you enjoyed this, drop your boy a big old like. Let me know what you think about 6-star rank 3 Blade in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future Ultimate Showcase videos coming to you in the future. I'll be seeing you around, man.